Here is the dried piece from yesterday's painting. I circled the areas I do not like and started working on it with my airbrush and some fluid paint, and I'm just sort of reconfiguring that whole little bottom corner. Um, Usually I would have waited till the base layer had dried, the original pour had dried, and then I would start painting over it and playing around some, but I didn't, and I made a little bit of a mess, I think. So here I am. I'm just starting to add colors in. Um, Again, I don't know the names of each color in these bottles. They've been mixed up a long time, and I just keep adding to them. So you have basically your magenta and probably your maybe a prism violet in there. I have a gold out of white. Nope, not copper. It's a rose gold and a regular gold. Anyway, you can see the colors there in the bottles. So all I do is I keep squirting on little tiny bits, and I just keep directioning it to where I want it to go. I try to make it so the edges are as soft as I can get it. Sometimes I will take a cloth and sort of flatten out the edges a bit so they don't dry with this hard edge line to them. And I paint around them a little bit too. So I'll let you watch and you can see what I do to the bottom corner of this painting. Right now it's turned around. I just keep flipping it around so I'm able to angle my airbrush gun a little easier. So I will just let you keep watching. From my angle, what I'm seeing is a lot nicer than from this angle, I think. So watch to the end and see what it looks like at the end. It does take a little bit of working to get it to start looking floral. Using my airbrush and fluid paint to make flowers is something I really enjoy doing, so I work fairly hard at it and for a while before I like the way it looks. Sometimes I will even let it dry and then I'll go in and add even another layer. Or sometimes I see that there's even too many cells, and too many cells can make it look way too busy and you can't tell what anything is supposed to be, or a representation of what it's supposed to be. So sometimes I'll go in and uh, even further highlight and adjust things. So right now I'm just trying to get a basic sort of corner of floral, really. I guess that's the best way I can explain it. Um, and I'm starting to add some edges with some highlight to sort of break it apart from uh, right where my brush is there, the lacing that's close by. So I'm trying to make it a little more defined, and again, I'll end up waiting for this to dry and going in after that and doing a little bit more on it. But I like things to be softened out at the very edges and sort of fade off. So we'll just keep working at it, and I'll let you watch. And way to go, I just dropped a Q-tip right in the wet paint. But easy enough to fix, just have to blow a little paint around. There's some black in there too, just to give it a little bit of shadow and depth. And I still keep working at this for a little while yet. I'm just giving you a little bit of a view of close up with the airbrush tool, just to blow the air around. I have it set on a bit of a high setting right now, which is why it's giving me that really direct flow, which I don't want. I should have reset it. I had it higher for my alcohol inks, so I need to reset it for a lighter flow, a lighter PSI. So that's why I'm having issues there. So I just keep working at it. I need to blow down that little bit of gold and white down towards the corner a little bit because it's kind of in a line there. And we'll see how it dries. I might end up doing some more painting on it. I'm not sure yet. But I'll stop here and skip forward a little bit because the camera jerks all over the place while I'm trying to hold it and use my airbrush at the same time. Well, I feel that that gave it a lot more color and interest. I am going to leave it there for now. I didn't want to mess with the gold down in the corner here too much because it's got some nice cells and a little bit of lacing down there, so I wanted to leave it. But I might tone it down a little bit there in the corner with just some paint, and I'll show you it when it's dry. So here you can see it's a little different than the last shot that was in the video here. That bottom corner, there was lots of gold, and I decided I wanted to add a little more of the colors in there instead of all that gold. So this is where I've left it for now and for good. I painted a little bit around just to give it a little bit of a light white area there on the outside. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed the video and thank you so much for watching.